Alright, we're going to start a little bit early today because I, uh, so we're going to start a little bit early today because I want to, wait the hell, why the hell is he hallowed land, tune, gods? He's alive? Creeper, did thee wake us? Revived this kingdom, these gods, tuned and vested, gleaming in mind, bright, sharp. And this, our form swells, large, nay, immense, majestic, hibernation so long forced upon us. Yet the shell that results is strong, so strong. Thine gaze is adoring. You must think us godly, amusing, foolish, but thou art faced with enormity and beauty, true. Hollowness, even fading a glorious land of gods. Never, never, the gods will never die here. Okay, so, I guess he's not dead. But I started the stream early because I wanted to get a head start on getting some of the charms. I want to go... This might just be a side quest stream before I go back to Godhome. I'm going to try to do Mr. Mushroom. Maybe I'll do the Grubs. And maybe I'll also try to get all of the charms. But the Mushroom one is going to... Mr. Mushroom is going to be the most important. So what I need to do first... I did encounter Mr. Mushroom earlier. And I was able to read his mind, but I was not able to actually have a dialogue with him, so... Worms hold bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Hey, buddy. It's nice that you were able to help your friend. So you're not hungry anymore? Yes, that was quite the appetite. I was impressed. Still, we all move on sooner or later. To greater things, perhaps. So much can be achieved in just a short time. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so he's doing the same shit that he did in Silksong. So, now I have to find out what his second location is. Okay. I have enough essence to keep using the warp. So I'll go back to Godhome eventually, but I want to finish up some stuff that I still have to do left in the vanilla game. I still have that Silksong habit. Dang, we're going toward the hive? We're not going back into the hive. Dang. Kingdom's Edge, huh? This is really where they want to take us. Okay, so go up from the hive. From the hive entrance. And you should be able to hear him from here, and I should be able to follow the sound effect of his voice. Shouldn't trust the eye they gave you. Rely on your own instincts. If you've got a keen nose, use it. And while you're hunting for secrets, I don't even know if the knight has a nose. While you're hunting for secrets, beware those who are hunting you. Okay.
Here is Mr. Mushroom. So go ahead and make your way back over to the tram. Again, here we are on the map. We're going to go left twice. Over to the
Left twice. We're going back to Deep Nest.
And then up to the second bench.
We're going to the second bench in Deep Nest? Okay. Yeah, that's a long way. Yeah, and warping back and going through the stag station will actually take longer. So, yeah, we're going to go...
Way one room to the left and then drop down.
One room to the left, drop down, go all the way. Dang. I still have a lot of shards, or a lot of charms that I have to collect. This one I can get back if I just trade in my collectibles to the collector dude. This one I have to get all of the grubs for. This one is something else. This one is also something else. Both of which I don't know. This one I also do not remember. I know this one is deep focus. This one is the one that heals slower, but it gives you more health. Press the glowing button. But yeah, hoping you all are having a good night. Hoping you're having... Sorry, I got distracted by something while on the tram. This is iPad baby moment. Spirit 1300, turn right now. I do not have Wayward Compass on. That's a problem. I do want that on. I guess I don't need long nail. I guess I'll have Grub song on. Where are we going in Deep Nest? We are going over here. That's where we're headed. Hoping y'all are enjoying this nice and wonderful journey with me. Where the hell am I going? I'm going all the way to the left. who knows? Maybe I'll have enough Geo from killing enemies to buy the charm without having to turn in my collectibles. That one had some essence. Good for me. So apparently there was an NPC over in the Crystal Peaks that I forgot about. I think that's, yeah, Crystal Peak, over in Crystal Peak that I forgot about, because there's an NPC who's a very happy coal miner. You know, he's diving for the mine, for the pink crystals, and then he's talking about seeing light in his dreams. And that light is the radiance infecting him. And you can visit him later to see how much it warps his mind. And then eventually he'll just straight up become a hostile enemy. And you have to put him out of his misery. Or maybe it was a she. I forget which it was. In either case, it don't matter. I missed the opportunity to follow along his arc. So, it is what it is. Okay, so we want to go this way. I should look up more lore videos for this game, just to give me a better understanding of what the Knight and Hornet and Hollow Nest and whatnot are all about. Although the weird thing I just thought of is how Hornet talks about how she can't stay in Farland because she's a child of Hollow Nest, and it's like, is Hollow Nest really worth going back to? I'm looking at it right now. I had no knowledge of Hollow Nest when I was playing Silksong, and then I played through this game, and now I'm just like... Is it really worth, like, going back to? Ah, here he is, Mr. Mushroom. The dead can't make use of wealth in any case. What would they spend it on? Yes, a big brood like that. They need food, and shelter, and toys, and life insurance. If you keep some for yourself, well, I think you deserve it. Yes. Yeah, I'm still not sure what the hell he's talking about. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about when he was in Silksong, and even Hornet was like, what the fuck are you saying?
It kind of looks like some map. We're going to keep going all the way to the left out. Dude, it's so interesting. The fourth Mr. Mushroom is at the very top of the Howling Cliffs, and it's going to be really close to this bench. The quickest way to get here is to use the Stag Nest Station. The only way to get to the Stag Nest Station is if you've actually been to every other station in the game, and then you talk to the stag. He will then show you where the Stag Nest is. If you don't know where every stag station in the game is, I will go ahead and make a video. Here's a map.
Okay, we're going to Howling Cliffs. I still am not exactly sure what the purpose of Mr. Mushroom's ending in Silksong was. Again, reasons to look up lore videos for Hollow Knight and look up videos for lore videos for Silksong as well. So we're going to go to the Stag Nest in order to get to the Howling Gifts. That's where all the wolves fuck each other. The answer is yes. I did not need to be any more subtle than that. We don't need to do that. I'm trying to listen for his stupid gibberish. Okay. That's the end of the cliffs. I actually don't know where he is. Oh, I have to go into the... Okay. Speaking of howling yiffs, there was actually a interview that Michael Knowles did with the furry, and it was surprisingly very, very civil. What was called a hero in its moment may be called something very different after time has passed. The crimes and triumphs of our predecessors echo all around us, don't they? The chains of fate that bind us all together. Do you really want to break them? The chains of fate that bind us all together. So what, Hollow Nest? Do we really want to destroy Hollow Nest? Hollow Nest is already gone, bro. Hidden station again?
Very close to where we found the broken vessel.
Okay, we're going back to Broken Vessel area.
We're gonna drop down here. Well, if things aren't...
Broken Vessel area. Okay, gotcha. And then that should be the last Mr. Mushroom location. Good thing I started the stream a little early to get that out of the way. I would have started earlier, but I was... Again, I should be looking up Hollow Knight lore videos and stuff like that, but I end up just looking up stupid debates in politics. Although, not really a stupid one, like I said. I was talking about the one that Michael Knowles had with a furry, and it was actually a very civil, I think a very productive conversation, honestly. It did seem like toward the end he was getting a little, like Michael was getting a little pridey, and it was like, I think to the inexperienced person, I think that it might have felt like a gotcha, but to me it just seemed like it was a, it was just really, he was getting more philosophical with it. He was asking him questions. It's just like, what would make you hang this up? Like, what would make you stop being a furry? When do you take the head off? Oh my god! Oh my god, that's not where I was supposed to go. Oh, you can't wall jump off those? Okay. I'm actually not hearing him.
We're gonna drop down just a little bit.
Oh, okay. I dropped down too early. Nothing from Broken Vessel. Well, if things are getting too dangerous down there, maybe it's time to take a break, come back up and spend some time hunting, or gathering, or wandering aimlessly. No, not too much longer now. Okay, so I think he's got another location. He's got 2 more.
And here, the 6th Mr. Mushroom can be found just outside of the Queen's Gardens. We're going to make our way over to the Fog Canyon. So here we are on the map right here. We're going to go right.
Queen's Gardens. I was about to say, this dude is in Deep Nest, and that's my stream playback instead. Okay, so he's up here in Fog Canyon. That's where I need to go. But no, some people would think that that kind of question is a little pry, or a lot of the stuff that he's saying is a little pry. I think there were some things that Michael was saying that were a little presumptuous. But at the same time, he could also... I'm trying to be charitable about it and think that, like, he was genuinely curious. Because, like, a super straight-laced conservative guy like him probably genuinely has these questions, like, for real. Like honestly. Like, I'm just being very charitable with it. Because that's, you know, like... It's like, what productive... What... Even if you think, like you catch a little bit of the scent of being disingenuous, like at that point you kind of just got to turn the other cheek a little bit. The spines they fire seem to be mildly poisonous. Don't use them to clean between your fangs after eating. Does the knight even eat? Do you even eat, dude? It's like, what productive, what kind of productive thing are you making by assuming that someone's being bad faith when you're not particularly certain? I think I wasn't supposed to actually go in here. I hear him, but I don't know where he is. Oh, he's down here. Okay. I haven't seen her, no. I'm sure you'll remember where you left her eventually. Trust the moon, or yourself, or trust her. You need to trust something. That's my point. Hmm? No, not him. No, absolutely not. Who am I not supposed to trust? Like, I know I'll trust Hornet.
We're into the starting area of the game, all the way to the left. Then head on up.
King's Pass. Okay.
From here, we're going to drop it straight down. Here's that. We're going to keep going all the way to the right. All the way to the right.
So we're going back to the starting area, to where we started the game. Sounds good to me. The Zote's just over there talking to himself. What a fucker. It's not by tools that you'll triumph. It's through your smarts, your speed, your determination. Oh, I see. So you've been following me around then. I hope my travels haven't confused your own, distracted you. Then again, a meandered journey still has meaning. It is, after all, from a journey we find our purpose. Though a stop is more than just a stop. And my, if those stops can't be lovely things, wouldn't you say? Transcendent plateaus, distant sandy lands, vast ancient kingdoms. Yours was not the first, nor will it be the last, but it's a unique and special thing nonetheless. Now, with my duties here finished, it's time I made graceful departure. Till next time, my friend, 'tis a long road we tread, but a joyous one. So now I should be able to unlock the Mr. Mushroom ending if I were to go and defeat the Hollow Knight again until our paths cross again. Yeah, okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Yo, RPK, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good night. Well, I guess with that done, I can attempt to go for the charms. I can attempt to go for some charms that I don't have. Which ones do I not have? Let's... Oh my god. Hollow Knight charms. The question is, do I have all my notches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have all 11 notches. Pretty sure I got an achievement for getting all 11 notches, so I should be good. The only one I'm missing is from the first row is the one that requires me to rescue all of the grubs. And it's actually a pretty alright one that I think would be worth getting. They're the unbreakable charms, which I basically have to buy. All of those are good. What's this one after Defender's Crest? It's Glowing Womb. It looks like one of those stupid flies, those stupid aspid flies. It can be acquired in the Forgotten Crossroads. The entrance is hidden to the right of the False Knight Arena in the ceiling after a series of columns. There is a spike tunnel that can only be traversed after the Crystal Heart has been acquired. The entrance is hidden to the right of the False Knight Arena. In the ceiling. The area where the charm is acquired is infected even before triggering the infected crossroads. The charm itself is found on the body of a giant aspid mother. The area itself is littered with aspid hunters. Okay, that's gonna be great. Back to Dirtmouth we go. Oh, no, wait. Forgotten Crossroads. Let's do it. Hopefully I can actually get to that area. But yeah, no, Michael Knowles, he sat down with a furry and they talked about furry shit. Michael Knowles got a good schooling on the intricacies of the degeneracy of furriness. And Knowles just seemed absolutely astonished when he told him that like 17,000 people go to Anthrocon. And he told him about all the other furry fiascos, the fur fests. Well, he didn't tell him about Rainforest. That actually would have been. Oof, I would have loved to see Michael's reaction to hearing about Rainforest. He seemed pretty astonished when he told him that there were like some right-wing furries, and it's like I can't imagine that there are like any. And it's like there are some. It's like really, and it's like do you like talk to them? And he's like no, not really, but not by choice. Like the dude did seem kind of moderate. He or the furry dude. He did say that he grew up a Mormon. It's a hidden area in the ceiling? Is it in this area? So it's like he went into it with an open mind for sure, so good on him. The furry was not combative or anything at all, even when he was get prodded with some pretty tough questions. He actually handled himself well with the questions up until Michael Knowles started talking about the philosophical stuff. Then he started to blunder a little bit, but you know it is what it is. He's a young guy, so you can't really blame him that much. Probably never really thought about a lot of the stuff that Knowles was trying to ask him, really. Area to the right of the false knight in the ceiling. Okay. That can only be attained when you have the crystal heart. Okay. I'm just gonna look up a video on how to get it. Glowing womb. Charm location. I just need to know where this secret spot in the ceiling is. Kind of meandering around a little bit. Okay, I think I see the area, and the wiki is retarded. The wiki is retarded, like the... In a room to the right. To the right of the false knight room. in the ceiling. I'm so confused. Unless it means down this area. No, this is Stag Station, bro. Can't believe I looked up a video on how to get here and I'm still lost. Okay, big bug dude. Go to the left. There should be an area to the left of big bug dude. Okay, this is the same spot. This spot right here. No, he goes back. Oh, no wonder I'm so fucked. There we go. I was like, this area does not look familiar to me. Like, why is... Oh, I guess I'm fighting a boss. Or a... I've awakened the Horde. There's the charm. The glowing womb charm. Breed. I mean, sure, that's all they do. That's all they know how to do is breed. Okay. Now for the next charm. That's going to be Deep Focus. Crystal Peak in a hidden cave made entirely of crystals. Below the area where Cornifer can be found. Look for a husk miner mining a wall. Break the wall to reveal the secret area. Oh, there's a hidden wall over here. So, RPK, if you're still in the stream, can you tell me about charm synergy? Because apparently that's a hidden mechanic in the game that the game just neglected to tell me about, and I'm reading about it in these wikis, that like some charms do other things to other charms. It be RPK. Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now. Or prepare to fight. Who remembers the old old Pokemon Crystal commercial? Or not Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald. Where they had these kids reciting the Team Rocket motto, and they were just and it just ended with surrender now or prepare to fight. It boils down to combinations of charms. I mean, man, my weapon isn't even for... Like, you had a pickaxe. I just had a sword and I broke it open. It's time for the Minecraft movie, The Chicken Jockey. Talking about pickaxes and swords. That was the easiest one. Defender's Crest and Spore Shrew make a bigger cloud when combined. Okay. Deep Focus. Deep Focus, naturally formed within a crystal over a long period, draws in soul from the surrounding air. The bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effects will double. Okay. So I'm going to look up this last charm while I ride this conveyor belt. Shape of Oon. Shape of who? No, not who. Oon. How to acquire. Acquired from Oon beneath the lake of Oon. Requires Isma's Tear. I have... Oh, so I have to go back to Oon. In the lake of Oon. Where the hell is the lake of Oon? There's Isma's Grove. That's where I got the Isma's Tear. I have the Isma's Tear. Ismidee's Nuts. What the it's in Green Path, isn't it? Oh yeah, there it is. You know, I actually haven't taken off the spore. I haven't taken off the spore crest. Or the spore charm. The crest. Oh my god. Hollow Knight Silk Song, how you have corrupted me. Let's see. Probably take off both of these and put back on... Well, I don't want that. Because I don't want it to use my soul. Oh wait, I need Isma's Tear. Is Isma's Tear not... Oh, yeah, there it is. I got it. Once ingested, it provides protection from the searing acidic pools found in certain parts of Hollow... Oh, I need it because I need to get through the acid bath. Gotcha. Long nail. Yeah, that should be fine. Or, you know what? I'll just make myself faster instead. Lake of Oon. I remember when I fought Oon. I owned him. I owned Oon. I ooned him. Make a glass cannon build with Defender's Crest, Fury of the Fallen, and Fluke Nest. So, I still don't know what Defender's Crest really does. Like, Defender's Crest says it, like, emits a foul odor, and it's like, okay, well, what's the point of that? Was Shaman Stone too? Yeah, Defender's Crest. Fury of the Fallen. Oh, I guess if my health is low. Defender's Crest is damage over time. How does it deal damage? Do I just have to be near them and it deals damage? And Shaman Stone and Fluke Nest. What does Fluke Nest do? Transforms the Vengeful Spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. Vengeful Spirit. Which one is Vengeful Spirit? Well, it looks like I got the God Tuner. And it looks like the charms are contributing to 100% completion. Oh, Mickey. Oh, hello. I didn't wait around for him to show up. I just saw the screen shake, and then I was like, okay, where am I going? And then I saw him, and there he is. I got it from Oon. Cool. While focusing soul, the bearer will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemies. So you can heal while you move. That's kind of helpful, actually. Alright. Mr. Mushroom Quest is done. Get all charms is not done because I got to get all the grubs and buy my way out of fragility. So interesting. I just traversed the Lake of Oon. Wait, I need to warp. Shape of Oon. Yes, Mickey. Oon. Well, that was interesting. Deep focus, huh? Now, did any of these charms, are any of these charms going to help me in God Home? I don't know. I don't know if they will. Oh. That's interesting. I can actually put on more than I have. There is a cost to it, though. There has to be a catch to it. I'll stay not overcharmed for now. Oh yeah, we could take that off. We can go back to the vendor over here. Go back to the vendor, get enough geo so I can make my charms. As these bugs became wealthier, they hunted less and consumed more, eventually taking on a grotesque shape not unlike overripe fruit. I'm still missing 5 enemies. Or are they 5 bosses that I will possibly meet in Godhome? I still can't believe this shit. 12,000 geo for each charm. This short one's got an odd look about it, though vaguely familiar. He's using correct verbiage, calling the night an it, as opposed to calling the night a they. Arcane egg, sure. Another arcane egg? It's a rare chance to own 2 of these. It'll be the envy of all my colleagues, though my purse is feeling much lighter for it. These eggs are the most desired find from time before Hollowness, but they're not the only remnant of that age. You may have come upon them. Those old statues that seem a store for soul, they too prove its existence, though in larger, cruder form. A king's idol, eh? Hollowness' king was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens, with the king rarely seen. Worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill. I'll get myself another arcane egg just in case I need it. A third arcane egg? You're an exceptional explorer to have found so many. An egg is a perfect protective form. In Hollowness, we use stone journals or tablets, our text engraved atop. These eggs are far more secure. Their records are stored within. In fear of damaging the eggs, I'm only able to access the outer layer. But it's clear those in the distant past could somehow access information stored even deeper within. If only I could find a way to do so. Just think of the discoveries to be made. King's idol? If you look closely, each of these idols is subtly different. There are fine engravings about them that take some time to decipher. I suspect each was tailored to the owner, a personalized symbol of the king's omnipotence.
Velmi Archet.
The Pale King was not as omnipotent as you would like to believe, my guy. He did not see the fall of the kingdom quite coming. I'll tell you that for free. Where is this lady's shop? I know I'm going back to Dirtmouth. No, that's not her. Or is it? It's this. It's her right here. Go to Spirit's Glade. And it's down to the left. I think that's correct. But in any case, we are going to Dirtmouth. Tofichuro, baba. Wasalapadulapano. Fragile Greed. Wait, what? Oh, Fragile Greed only costs 2. Gotcha.
Aber not slow?
Now it's Unbreakable Heart. Yay! Increases the health of the bearer, allowing them to take more damage. Another gift made for me. Give it to me. Yeah, sure, okay. Oh my god. Can I have it back?
Not slow?
9,000 this time? 9,000 instead of 12,000. I don't have enough geo for it, so, yeah, Fragile Greed is gone now. Not that I really need it. I didn't need Fragile Greed. I don't even need the unbreakable forms of these. And I don't have enough relics to get me that much. Like these were 800 apiece. So it's like I get 2,400 off of this. Yeah, I'm not getting nearly 9,000. Like that requires a lot of geo grinding. That's crazy how much geo you have to grind in order to get all of that. Unbreakable Heart. How much health are you giving me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So 2 extra. Okay. What did I take off for that? Oh, I took off Sprint Master. Okay. I need 2 more charms. It's a special item for those who love charms as much as I do. Once you own 40 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. You only need 2 more. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to get that unbreakable greed back. Dang, really, huh? I gotta own every charm in the game in order to get this shit. And I need to get my thing back, which I think I can get enough Geo back if I get all the grubs back. So, yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Come on. All right, I'm back. And so I guess we're going to go grub hunting. Sounds good to me. And I'll have to remember to have 800 left over. I've lost more essence in this one stream than I did through the rest of the game just from warping. So we are grub hunting. What is that? How do I get that? I might as well just look it up. Above Black Egg Temple and vacant space above Crystal Peak. The transitional path between Dirtmouth and Crystal Peaks. There is a hole between 2 ledges you crystal dash from. The transitional path between Dirtmouth and Crystal Peaks. There is a hole between 2 ledges. A hole between 2 ledges? So have I just been dashing over it this whole time, not realizing it? But yeah, hoping you're all enjoying your 1st of June. You know what June means? It means we're halfway to Halloween. And it means absolutely nothing else. God, I love America right now. Oh, it's this. Okay. I mean, I always love America, even when Joe Biden was the president and things were going to hell in a handbasket. Still loved America. There's nothing wrong with loving America. Like, it's... Oh, hello, you're a fake. You're the real one. What's not to love about America? Okay, there's another one in the Crystal Peak over there, so I might as well continue my trek over there. And that's the other thing, is that these doofuses who still think that Pride Month is actually a thing, who are still... How did I miss this one? Who are still like trying to celebrate Pride Month, thinking that it's a real thing. They're constantly complaining about how America sucks all the fucking time, yet they never want to fucking leave. They never want to leave, but they want to stick around and take away the country you love. Ain't that just how it is? You're not allowed to be happy. You need to be just as miserable as me. You're not allowed to love your home. I'm gonna take that away from you. Because it'll make me feel better by doing that. It'll make me feel better by making you feel like shit. It'll make me feel better knowing that I took what you love away from you. That's just the mentality of these crazy people. So we're going to Green Path. And that's the other thing about it too, is that there are a lot of other things about it too. Is that, well, if you really dislike the country so much, like, what are you giving in its place? What are you putting in its place? It's like, it just seems like you want power for the sake of having power. You don't really have a goal. And it's a really sad existence to live for something like that, to have a telos that doesn't exactly have an outcome. Yo, Lex, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good night. Hoping you're staying tough out there. I'm talking about philosophical stuff. I'm talking about the telos. The reason to live. How you need a purpose. And people need purpose in order to keep going. Like, it's... People mistake seeking happiness. And it's just like, no, don't seek happiness. Seek purpose. Purpose begets happiness. Mask fly. Harmless flying creatures that favors serene environments. Usually travels in... Ah, okay. I didn't kill one of them before, so I guess I overlooked that. I probably should have killed one of those things before in order to really fulfill my journal requirements. And it just seems these days that a lot of people have really replaced their telos with something. Like, usually the natural telos is to have a family. The natural telos is to be a good spouse and be a good parent. And it's not exactly something that people realize until it's something that's tangible. It's something that's in their grasp. Because I definitely felt that way. I felt like my telos was just music. It was just trying to make something of the world. But now that I have a lady who I think is the one, my scope has been reset. And I think it's something that I can be more proud of than what my sights were set on before. I didn't really view having a wife and having kids as a life's ambition in my 20s, but now I'm in my 30s and I've developed a new perspective. Grub to right of deep nest. There's a fake wall you have to break in deep nest that leads you there. Okay, let's go to deep nest. But yeah, we're playing more Hollow Knight tonight. I still have some side stuff to do in the main game before I do the rest of the DLC. Will I even go back and fight White Defender and Zote a million times? I don't know. There was one stream I tried dedicating it to fighting Zote, and I just got so bored really fast. I didn't want to do it anymore, and it's... See, all the DLC so far has been disappointing, with the exception of the idea of Godhome, which I think is cool, and this charm that I have floating around me, this minion that I have. Even though it kind of doesn't really seem like he does a lot, to be honest. But he might be doing more than I think. I don't want to underestimate his help. It's a very interesting topic. It's interesting how perspectives change over time, including my own. Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of weird to think that you never really know. You never really know how you're gonna come across what your purpose in life is until, like, it's just in your grasp. Ah, I knew it. You didn't fool me. I knew you were a fake. You're a fake too? You're a fake too. The grub mimic. Luring an enemy close by, pretending to be a weak little grub. Very cunning. Unfortunately for them, I eat these grubs as soon as I see them. But you don't. Night, you don't. Which one's the real one? I actually can't tell which one's the real one. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Of course, it wasn't you. That's a room full of grub mimics. It's like, oh, okay, there's more of this hallway to, like, I could tell that this one was a fake. And then I busted this one. It was like, wait, you're a fake too? How many of you are fakes? Okay, one more of you is a fake. You strive to be a good spouse and parent. It's also important to have someone in your corner when poop hits the fan. It is for sure, because, like, your family is important, because you can't disconnect from your family. And that's a mistake I see a lot of people make, is that they move out, they move out before they're ready. And when they move out, they burn bridges. They burn bridges with their parents, they burn bridges with their family, and sometimes they burn bridges with them for the dumbest reasons imaginable. And that really puts you in a hole, because when you get down on your luck, there's nobody around to help you. Like, you think that you move out of your parents' house, you think you still don't need your parents? No, you don't. My lady moved out of her parents' house, and she still goes over to their house pretty much every day. She has them dog sit for her. Was the grub mimic thing supposed to be a riddle? I think it was just supposed to be, hey, here's a room full of grub mimics. I don't think it was supposed to be anything special. So there's one in King Station, one in Royal Waterways, one in the Ancient Basin. No, when you have a Telos, it's always got to be something bigger than yourself. And I remember Asmongold talked about something that was very similar. That basically is a Telos, basically like knights in medieval times, like being a crusader, being sent by the king to go defend the Holy Land from invaders. And they're spending all this time just crusading the lands, really having the time of their lives, while also doing something that's much bigger than themselves. And then when the Crusades are over, they have to go back to being farmers. You think that that's what they want? Like, how much more depressed and hard and like down on themselves do you think those medieval soldiers felt? Do you think they felt more depressed and anxious when they were out there fighting, possibly could be killed at any moment by an invader, or do you think they felt more depressed when it was all over and they had to go home? I'm over at my parents' house at least 2 to 3 times a week. Well, yeah. Exactly. It's like you don't want to connect from your... Because, like, when you have kids, you still need your parents. You still need your parents to be your grandkids. And your parents want to be... Or you need your parents to be your kids' grandkids. And your parents want to be grandkids. It's a win-win. But dang, it just feels like these days we're prioritizing a lot of trivial stuff. And as such, we're breaking away from our families, and we're breaking away from what our true telos is as a result of it. Like, shacking up and leaving and going to another country and living there because I hate the president that much. So I'm just going to leave my whole family behind. Stuff like that. or when there are people who are like I don't want to make this conversation about people who think Orange Man bad, but it does actually have a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with that, with people that are kind of just that obsessed with Orange Man bad that they render themselves incapable of having conversations about anything that's interesting. So again, try not to make it super political, but I have a friend who and we talk about politics with each other quite often. I recognize this breakable wall. I'm not stupid. And when we talk about politics, we talk about stuff like national security and the economy and stuff. We don't talk about certain politicians. We have this other friend who wants to talk about certain politicians, a certain orange politician all the time, and it's like, that's not politics, that's gossip. And it's like, at that point, you're prioritizing just ingesting your interest, like you're gorging your interests out for the sake of presidential gossip. But it's like, it's just very sad when you're trying to have a conversation about something that isn't Orange Man bad, and that's all you want to talk, or like just something that's like remotely like just a political topic, and that's something that's kind of like this. That's something about like having a telos, and talking about how we've basically bred a culture that prioritizes different things rather than what our true purposes, like our true purposes, really should be. And while we're having this conversation, all this other friend wants to think about is Orange Man bad. And it's like, okay, you're kind of proving our point, my dude. Oh my god. That's not politics, it's gossip, it's pretty accurate. I kind of came across that realization earlier today. I'm just like, it really is gossip. Like, just talking about Donald Trump all the time, just because he's the president, that doesn't make it a political topic. It's a gossip topic. And there are some people out there, particularly the Orange Man bad people, who basically just think that politics is all about that. But it's not. It's about thinking about the future. It's not thinking about who's the president right now. It's thinking about what the future is going to be. It's about thinking about, like, how prosperous and safe are my children going to be? And if you're into politics, if you're into deciding the future of the country, but you don't have a stake in the future, then your investment in politics is hollow. It's nothing. Well, that is all of the grubs. I can make my way back to the Grub Father. And I can check Grubs off of my list. Yeah, it's one thing to not be able to have political discussions, but to have a discussion about anything interesting. like I said, discussions about things like these, like the telos and the purpose in life, and then it's like all you want to talk about is like directing it to Orange Man Bad. It's like, what value do you bring to the dinner table? What value do you bring to parties? What value do you bring to the 4th of July party? If you have, like especially the 4th of July party, like what value do you bring to the 4th of July party if you have such discontent for the president? And I realized that I did have a lot of discontent for the president. I should rephrase that. Not discontent for the president, because like I did not like Joe Biden at all. And in retrospect, I didn't like Barack Obama either. But I still really love my country, so that's something. Grubberfly's elegy contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Imbues weapons with the holy strength. When the bearer is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail. So I get sword beams. Oh, look at all these guys. They're all so grateful that they're back home. They're back home with their father. They're so joyous. They're so happy. Dang, and I started this game thinking that I wasn't going to get all of them. I'm like, this is a lot of holes. I'm not going to be able to, like, oh my god, let's go back to them. Let's just see them cheer one more time. Wahoo Pizza! Ah, those grubs. Those grubs are sure something. Alright, so I have 4,500. And I don't have nearly enough to buy back my charm. I don't know, let's try it. Let's try to go back to... King's Station. Let's try to go back and see if I can do it. I still have yet to meet the blacksmith again. Excuse me. I've yet to... No. I've yet to meet the blacksmith again and have him, like, thank me for sparing his life after he asked me to kill him. Dude asked me to kill him and I spare his life and he just disappears. Doesn't even give me a thank you. It's like, no, I wanted you to kill me. I wanted you to die. Or I wanted to die. No, live with the purpose, but also don't live your life doing what you don't want to do. Also go to church. Hello, Frank. Alright, what are you going to give me for my stuff? A Wanderer's Journal? It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled the breadth of the kingdom to accrue such a haul. Yeah, and then some. A Wanderer's Journal? It's quite incredible how many of these... Okay. Sell me artwork. A Hollow Nest seal? You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in my shop. I think he said the same thing last time.
Kacheon, Liasoke.
Yep, said the same thing.
Morrison? Gian. Velmi Artred.
Velmi Arthur.
Morrison?
Another king's
Gian.
idol? Have you visited the remnants of this palace? Of his palace? It's down below this city, in the bedrock of the kingdom. It must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished. Tell me artwork. A king's idol? I've often wondered the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing gleaming figure and a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. It'd do no good to appear a common bug.
Velmi Artred. Kacheon,
A king's idol? With as many of these as you've delivered, the other relic seekers are like to think I've gone mad for the king. Who am I kidding? They'll only be jealous of my collection. Find me more.
Helmadilka.
Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me and I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. Honestly, how much completion percentage do I have? 109? Am I almost done? Church and being in the Word is really important. You're around people who will help keep you accountable and grounded. That too, community. The community from the church, that's for sure a good thing. Find a good community. Maybe find a good husband. Find a good wife in church if you're single. I'm not single, and neither is anyone else in this chat, so... But if you know anybody who's single, tell them to go to church. Go to church to pick up chicks. Ain't that just how it is? Michael Knowles said that when he was interviewing the furry. He said that, like, man, you go to this convention to just look at artwork and look at fursuits. I think that if I were to go to a convention, I would go to it to pick up chicks. If I were a single man. Alright, I got Unbreakable Greed. Which means I have all 40 charms now. I don't have the Unbreakable Strength, but that's not important. 109% overachievement. It's because of the DLC. 110 now. I wonder if I have to get the Unbreakable Strength in order to get the full achievement, because 112 is actually 100% in this game. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I hate games that do stuff like that, where it's like 101% or 102%. Then it's like, okay, how close am I actually to completing the game? But I already got the achievement for 100% completion. Unbreakable Greed. Find more geo when defeating enemies. Where's... I really have to grind for geo? And he's flying around just like, yep, you gotta grind. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, buddy. You gotta do it. I suppose I could go to the Coliseum of Fools, but that's so far away. Oh, it might actually not be far away. Yeah, massive overachiever. Because I know the Donkey Kong Country games do the same thing. Like, Donkey Kong Country 1 has 101%, Country 2 has 102%, Country 3 has 103%. Donkey Kong 64 has 101%. And it has like one extra golden banana in the hub world. I can't look at my map while I'm on the elevator. That's kind of dumb. Mini golf is kind of dumb. 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 Okay, I guess we're grinding in the Coliseum of Fools. And I guess that's what the rest of the stream is going to be, because I do want that last charm in order to get 100% in the game. Like, I could go to God Home and I could play that, but I should save it for the next stream. I kind of want to the Grubber Fly's energy though. That's Let's just try out some funny charms for the sake of it. Of course, I'll do the Trial of the Warrior. Get Geo and a charm notch? I already have all the charm notches in the game. I can't get any more. Ah yes, sword beams. Oh, I can send one down too? No! No! Oh, I can deflect projectiles with the sword beams too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe Hive Blood is, like, having Hive Blood on all the time is just a mistake. Okay, that one just kind of killed itself. Roll. So hitting it with the sword beam actually sends me up. So I have a really long pogo now. More essence. Oh, I don't get soul for it though. I don't really get soul for sword beaming all the time, but this is probably a good substitute for not being able to get soul. Money, 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 money. Oh no, not my sheep. Somebody do something. Got you where I want you, one-eyed Bart. Oh, how'd you know it was me? Where's the blue lake again? It is in resting grounds, right? Yeah, it's in resting grounds. Oh, man. I don't know if I really have much more in me after this. Yeah, I started the stream early thinking that I was going to stream a little longer, but I'm actually getting really tired. I'm beat today. 'Cause I had to play a show on Saturday, and I stayed up pretty late that night. Didn't get home till 2 in the morning, because that's just how it is. That's just band life for you. Am I going the right way? Oh, yeah, I think I am. And then Sunday morning after that show, I had to be up early for something. Then I had to be up early again today for work. So I'm feeling the sleep debt hit me right now. And the Mountain Dew doesn't help. I'm kind of immune to caffeine, so... A special blessing from me to you. You've earned it. You've earned it, cutie. Mwah. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you've more than earned it. Oh no! Oh, why did I get the first person smooch? Ah! The big look mode smooch. Salubra's blessing, a boon bestowed by charm lover Salubra. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. Yes, I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. Goodness, you've gone and bought all my lovely charms. What a stunning, colorful collection you've amassed. You're even more the attractive bug, clad in all those wonderful sparkly things. I may have nothing more to give, but you must come back and visit from time to time. Such a dashing figure frequenting my store. I bet the whole village is jealous. Dear, dear, I really must hold it together. Must appear calm, but this creature is just divine. Oh my god. I get to read minds. Okay, what does this... Okay, 110. So the charms did contribute to it, but that one was not mandatory for it. That wasn't even a charm. What does this blessing do? Where even is it in my inventory? What did that do? I recover soul when resting at the bench now that I have the blessing. Oh. That's really cool. I like that. Because that's actually very helpful. That's actually very helpful for Godhome. Holy shoot. Okay, how do I get the last 2%? Is Godhome required for 112? Yes, partially. You must complete the first 4 Pantheons in Godhome, as each rewards 1% towards your completion goal. You do not need to complete the 5th and final Pantheon or tackle any of the difficult bindings challenges to reach 112. Okay. So, what am I missing then? Because I only have one... Oh, wait, no. I have 2 more Pantheons to beat. So those are the only 2 things that I gotta do. Alright. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. What's up, Frank? Wow. Okay. Hello, Frank. Frank is being a kitty cat. As per usual. So what's one more thing I can do for the stream? Oh, Franklin. Oh, Franklin. I get the... Upon completing the again, he floats away, leaving a to be continued mission. Okay. Secret post. Defeat the Dreamers. Equip the Spore Shroom. Hit him, find his locations, the ending. Beat any main game ending. Okay, so I think to end the stream, we get the Mr. Mushroom ending. So I just gotta beat the Hollow Knight, and then that'll be it. Hello, Frank. Ouch. Okay, Frank, you need to go. I want to play that game again. I want to play that game very soon. Oh my god, get me out of here. Okay. Where's the Mr. Mushroom ending? Oh, it actually doesn't let me skip the end credits. Well, in fairness, the end credits are very short, so I guess we'll see it at the very end. In the meantime, browse Twitter. Let's see what kind of bullshit is happening. Of course, the NFL is getting the Pride Month backfire, as expected. And as deserved. Ain't that just how it is? Lucas Lusca Fernandez. I'm gonna have to play Aladdin again for this stream, because one of the cool things that I remember about Capcom was when the Capcom developers used to go by their nicknames in the office, and they would put their names in the credits as the nicknames. So that's like why Boo 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 is in the credits in the Aladdin game for the SNES. Oh, man. I could play that game again and probably get all 70 red gems. I probably could. I played that game so much. I could definitely do it. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoy yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. I see your head. Here it is. Passing of the Age. That's the same name for the achievement in Silksong. It was the same exact cutscene. It was the same exact cutscene as it was in Silksong. Are you shitting me? I did all of that work just to watch the same thing. Gosh, fucking dang. Oh, Lord. I got a lot of achievements today. Separate playthrough for that one. Secret, speed run, speed completion. Steal soul. Get the journal entries. Hunter's Mark, which I assume is also journal entries. Secret. Pure completion. Achieve 112% game completion and finish the game. I assume that will come with all these secret God Home achievements. These are a lot of achievements. I have 48 out of 63 achievements, yet I have only 58% of the gamer score. So I have about 3/4 of the game's achievements, yet only half the gamer score. We'll go with infected for now. Oh dang, it gives sound effects too. You know, actually I haven't had Hidden Dreams on. Let's do that for a little bit. There is one more thing I can do, I suppose. What the hell, man? Oh god, he ate them! He ate them alive, too! Happy, happy, happy. Bro, you ate all your kids? They're still alive in there. What is that? Are you for fucking... Oh, what is the Grub Father lore? He consumes them, leading to an achievement called Metamorphosis, which suggests he is facilitating their transformation into grubberflies. Though some players interpret this as a tragic or sinister act. So, is he like a cocoon for all of them or something? So, is he actually like not an asshole? A natural, albeit gruesome transformation into their next... I mean, like, out of all the things you see in these Hollow Knight games, this wouldn't be the weirdest thing. It's just... I just feel... if he really just ate them, like... They're all in there, and they all sound like they're happy in there. So I want to... Like, he's definitely happy. He's like the freaking walrus who ate all the oysters. You didn't let me eat any of them, you fucker. Okay, that doesn't hurt him at all. The game leaves the exact outcome open to interpretation, though the Metamorphosis achievement and the Grubberfly's elegy charm lean towards the Metamorphosis theory. Or the tragic and sinister theory is that the more cynical view is that he simply ate his children, and the Metamorphosis is a euphemism for their death, making it a tragic quest. But it's also saying that the charm suggests it, that the gratitude who will move to the next stage of their lives, but that could also be a lie. They sound happy in there, but do they know what's, like... Dang, you don't know what to interpret from this. This is either the worst thing ever, or it's the weirdest thing ever. Either way, goodbye. Bye, bye, bye. I might as well see how much it costs to get unbreakable strength.
Gagawin mo, nak.
Like, fragile strength doesn't break in Godhome, does it? I don't think fragile strength breaks in Godhome, so it's actually not important. See, I don't know how helpful he's been in the boss. Like, maybe he has been helpful, like, in the times where I can't actually hit the bosses. But, no, sometimes... I don't know. I think in the third Pantheon, this guy's probably not helpful. I could probably take him off. I know Grubberfly's Elegy, that's probably not going to be helpful. Because I'm going to lose health and it's going to be really hard for me to get it back. Greatly increases the amount of soul gain when striking an enemy. Shaman Stone. And then I guess I'll put on the Wayward Compass so that I know where to go next time. In any case, I believe that will be that. I gotta figure out what I want to do for the next Hollow Knight stream. Do I just want to do Godhome and that's about it? Because there's nothing left to do after that. Except for White Defender and Zote a bunch of times. And fighting White Defender and Zote, like, maybe 4 times for... excuse me. 4 times for White Defender, 6 times for Zote. Would that even be a stream worth watching? I don't think it would be. It's not even something that I really want to do, honestly. Like, I really don't. It's something to think about for sure. But no, next time we play this game, we'll be going back to Godhome. I'll be trying to do all the Pantheons, and that'll probably be it. Maybe. We'll have to see. In any case, I'm going to call it for the stream right now. We are at 9:59 p.m., so I did start a few minutes early. I did start like 12 minutes early, so I can take off now. You guys all have a good night. Stay tough out there.